feel the rough hemp against your neck? One moment you commanded the winds, a king of the waves. Now you stand on the precipice, facing the ultimate price. How did a legend, a terror of the seas, arrive at this cold, unforgiving dawn? It began, as all great misfortunes do, with a whisper of untold riches. A map, faded and ancient, promising a king's ransom. You had a choice: surrender your soul or seize your destiny. The sea always answers the call of the bold. Then quick Silas, a shadow with blades, his twitching eyes missing nothing, a viper in human form. And Porky, a fool perhaps, but a fool who knew secrets. Your vessel, the sea serpent, a beast of oak and canvas, hungry for the hunt. The target, El Dorado, a Spanish galleon, a floating fortress of imperial gold. Your plan was audacious, bordering on madness. Not a fight, but a meticulous dance of deception and steel. For glory? For revenge? Or simply for the thrill of defiance? Under a moonless sky you slipped anchor, a phantom ship vanishing into the inky abyss. Days turned to weeks, a relentless pursuit across treacherous currents. The scent of gold grew stronger with every nautical mile. You laid your trap, patient as a shark circling its prey. But the ocean holds its own cruel jokes. As your moment of triumph neared, shadows emerged from the mist. Not one, but 3 Royal Navy frigates. Their cannons, silent maws, aimed directly at your heart. Suddenly, the gold meant nothing. Your life, your crew's lives, hung by a thread, thin as a spider's silk. Now, trapped between the devil and the deep blue sea, what move will you make? Surrender to those powdered wigs and their king's decree? To the guns, you dogs! My voice, a thunderclap, sliced through the rising gale and mounting terror. The first broadside ripped the air, splinters showering our deck as wood screamed a death rattle. Smoke and fire, a hellish ballet of iron and timber. I barked orders, grappling the helm, steering the sea serpent through a storm of lead and fury. But 3 leviathans against 1 serpent? The relentless barrage battered our hull, threatening to tear us asunder. Then, a spark. A desperate, audacious gamble, born from the chaos, ignited in my scarred mind. We couldn't outrun them, so we'd outwit them. A reckless, unheard-of maneuver. "Hard to starboard! Full canvas!" I roared, pushing the old ship and my fate to its breaking point. The sea serpent groaned, skimming past their lead frigate, a whisper from certain doom. Yet their pursuit was a shadow, clinging to our wake, their cannons still hungry for our demise. My gaze swept the churning waves, searching for an escape, a hidden path. And there it was, a labyrinth of jagged reefs, a watery grave where currents dragged ships to their silent resting place. Was this freedom, or merely a different kind of death? The choice was etched in the salt spray on my face. The ship bucked and heaved, currents tearing at our keel, the sharp rocks rising like hungry specters. The Navy ships, cautious and stiff, recoiled from the treacherous passage. Their discipline, their downfall. We had slipped their grasp, for now. But the serpent's teeth demanded their own tribute, a perilous journey ahead. The storm raged, a final furious test of our battered ship and our unyielding will. Every timber groaned, every sail screamed, threatening to tear our very souls asunder. "Hold fast! This tempest is but a jealous lover, trying to claim its rightful prize, I roared. Mickey strained at the helm. Silas lashed down the cannons. Porky? He just prayed to any god listening. Through the churning chaos, a glint of hope. The X on the map, mocking us with its proximity. This wasn't just gold. It was absolution. A way to clear the slate, to finally settle the debt. The island rose, a dark, jagged silhouette against the bruised dawn, guarding ancient secrets. We dropped anchor in a hidden cove, the sudden silence after the storm deafening, almost eerie. Shore party, weapons ready. This isn't a stroll in the park, lads. This is a reckoning. The jungle swallowed us whole, ancient trees whispering warnings of forgotten horrors within. Traps, shadows, the unseen eyes of the island's guardians. Every step a perilous gamble. Then the cave mouth, a gaping maw promising either unimaginable fortune or swift oblivion. Inside, the air hung heavy with the scent of damp earth and something else. There it was, not a simple chest, but a vast, forgotten hoard shimmering in our torchlight. Gold, jewels, artifacts of forgotten empires, enough to buy a kingdom or a lifetime of freedom. But freedom? For a man like me, forged in fire and chaos, the thought felt unsettling, alien. I ran my scarred hand over a doubloon. Was this the end of the chase, or merely a new beginning? Porky, I said, a sardonic smirk playing on my lips. The horizon beckoned, not with an escape, but with an ultimate choice. So, did I swing, or did I swim? The sea always keeps its secrets, but some are meant for bolder telling.